G'day mates, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be an updated tips and tricks guide. The last one I did was only a few days into the new season and there's so many insane new techniques that I want to teach you to make you an absolute god in this new season. I'm teaching you the best new way to phase into a box, the best new rotations for different items that we have in the game, and pretty much what is wall hacks endgame. And I'm not clickbaiting that. I'm not hyping that up. I learned today there is a technique that can literally let you see almost every opponent endgame through their builds. So if you want to see what that one is, make sure you watch till the very end. Please chuck a like on the video if it helps you. Let me know in the comment section down below if there's any crazy tips or tricks that I missed. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to get 100k by the end of the year, and with your help I'll be able to do it. So I hope you enjoy the video. Now, I don't want to sound dramatic or over the top, but this is the strongest or one of the strongest phase-ins in Chapter 2 Season 4, and almost no one is talking about it. I got it from a Benji Fishy video, so some of you may have seen it, but no one's really explained how it works and how to do it most effectively. Basically, all you want to do is have a cone, don't have the floor, throw the shockwave against the roof, and make sure that when it explodes, you're up against the wall. So throw it, start running forward, and just like that, you're straight in the box. It's insane. Now, this will also work if an opponent's holding the wall. It is a full phase, so even if they're standing there holding the wall, it'll still work. I jumped in creative and I tested it with a friend. One thing to note though, one of the few weaknesses of this phase in is if they're on top, if they're behind a stair, it won't break the stair. So if you walk forward, you'll get stuck under the stair, so watch out. But if they're on a floor and a cone, or if they're on just the floor, a really good trick to do is as you're going forward, as you're breaking in, piece control the cone. So this is now my cone. I've broken the old cone, I'm on top of the new cone, and then you can just get a clean shotgun shot. You can edit. It's honestly ridiculous. You guys have been asking me what is the best way to rotate in Season 4 as a solo, using crash pads, using bounce pads, using shockwaves and bounce pads, all the crazy combinations. There's a few great ones out there, but I was scrolling Reddit and I saw that Logan, I'll put the link in the description down below for his post, came up with an insane solo rotate. It doesn't work as well for trios, but it's so simple for solos. You just put a wall, put a cone, put a bounce pad on the wall, walk forward into the bounce pad, throw the shockwave against the wall, and then just let it send you. This will send you almost 100 meters every single time. It's one of the easiest ways to set it up. You just got it. Again, in trios, it's kind of hard because not everyone can fit. If you go too far to the left, it bounces you off. It does still work, but there's better ones for trios. But as far as solos goes, as you can see, it goes over 100 meters consistently every time, and it's so easy to set up. Now, I haven't seen too many people talking about this shockwave phase in because there's cleaner ones to do it as a solo, but it's currently one of the best ways to get into the box as a trio. So I'm imagining if you're endgame and you need a refresh, there's a player one layer beneath you and you need to get into their box. All you got to do, get your whole trio up against this wall, shockwave on the roof, pretty much just throw it somewhere in this angle here. You're pretty much just going to fall straight into their box with all three of you. It will send all three straight in. So again, this might not be the best one to use in solos. I'd say the one that I showed before in solos will be better, just getting your cone running up to the wall and going in, but that won't get a whole trio in. So this is a really good way to get your whole trio into a box for a refresh. A lot of people have written off the thermal fish as completely useless, but of course, Big Brain Arab, again, you guys all know your fellow Arab on YouTube. Check out his channel. He does insane content, but I'm gonna steal this one from him. This is such a clean way to use thermal fish to rotate endgame because people don't seem to realize, myself included, that it helps you see through walls that aren't fully built. So endgame scrims here, there's almost what? 40 players alive, absolutely stacked, ridiculous game. Arab pops the thermal fish endgame, and now look as he rotates. He can see where all the players are inside their tarps. Look at this. He knows exactly who's in what tarp, so he knows what's congested and what isn't. He knows whether he should go up, should he go down, should he go above the walls. He knows there's a player right here. There's one player there. There's one player there. There's another player in here. It just gives you so much information that you otherwise would not have. This only works if walls are being built as use the thermal fish, not fully built walls. Look at this. It's basically like wall hacks endgame to know who's in what layer in front of you. Arab is 100% revolutionizing the meta here. And again, thermal fish, not an insane item outside of this, but if you've got something else to carry and it's trios, 100% recommend the IGL or the Tarpa carrying these so they get that extra visibility. Now Arab gets himself in front of all those players and knows exactly where everyone was. Now, again, this is one that might not be insanely relevant, but it is pretty good if you have extra items laying over. You don't necessarily have to have 2 gas cans to do it, but it's the ability to phase gas cans in. So the gas cans will stack. So if I throw 2 on there and then I blow the first one up, the second one is going to fall in and then explode on them. So if you got players in that box, you do so much damage and it causes a whole bunch of carnage. So if you're playing arena, you don't know what to carry. If 2 of your teammates carry gas cans each, that is an unavoidable way to get pretty much nade stacked. It's kind of clean, but again, you have to carry 2 gas cans. So I've seen a lot of people using the group baller to get inside boxes and phase in, but I think the Silver Surfer is actually a little bit stronger. So the group ball, obviously you get some momentum, you go inside, but see how long it takes me to have to click again. So quite often you roll out the other wall, or it's just a really long delay, where the Silver Surfer is actually so much easier. You walk straight up to the wall, just make sure you're touching the wall, click Silver Surfer, and you'll end up straight on the back wall, and then you can get a clean shot on the opponent. I just think the Silver Surfer phase in is so much stronger than the group ball, but again, you choose. I overall would be running the Silver Surfer over group baller for a number of reasons. Silver Surfer is better for rotating. You can also use the Silver Surfer easier to get out of a box, where group baller, yeah, it's strong, but if you've got an opponent who's smart, who takes some shots at you, they're going to break the ball instantly anyway. Where if you're stuck in a box of players pressuring you, you can just Silver Surfer straight out the roof, and now I'm over here. It's honestly the better mythic out of the 2, and people start using it aggressively. Walk up to a wall, Silver Surfer in. It's that simple. Now, I don't really know if this is a tip or a trick, but I think it would help so many of you guys. I always get questions, is the Stark Rifle a good weapon because of its slow fire rate? But it doesn't have a slow fire rate. If you ADS, if you right click or if you left trigger and then you fire, it's quite slow. But if you don't ADS, it's a lot faster. I honestly don't think people realize that the Stark Rifle has 2 different fire modes. So it's one of the best ARs in the game right now because you have that long range damage and single shot accuracy. But if you're following up a shotgun close range, the hip fire accuracy and the speed that it shoots is insane. That does it for another video, guys. Before you click off, you guys always ask me, hey man, how can you help me with my gameplay? I want some coaching. What am I doing wrong? All that kind of stuff. Here's your chance. I'm doing viewer submitted VOD reviews. I tried to do them last season, but it was too close towards the end. So I went to make a video and it just didn't make sense because the season was ending in a few days. So if you've got any new gameplay from tournaments, scrims, even arena, whatever it is, check out the link in the description, submit your gameplay. I want to go through it and help you become a better player. Also, remember, I am going to finish off today's video with my favorite clip of the week. Some of the pro players that have just been ridiculous. So make sure you stick around and watch that one. If you haven't already, please chuck a like on the video. It helps me so much and help me get 100K by the end of the year. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It means so much to me. I'm trying to make this 100K by the end of the year happen, and with your help, it can. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. When's the new headphones coming? Today, man. I got them on. These are my new headphones. I got them a couple days ago. All right, one sec, Benny. Let me check. Oh, what was that edit? Oh, that was actually kind of clean. I don't know if he meant to do it, though. Oh my god, never mind, it's whole tree. I didn't realize that. Ooh, come on, Crunchy. Come on, Crunchy. Get the thirst. Piss him off. One of them's going to go for the res. This is a good play, actually. One's going to go for the res. He can split them and go for the solo. If he jumps down and shits on the solo right now, he's got a chance. Oh, he's not going for the res. Yeah, he is. What are you doing? Why are you sticking the res? No way he wins this. Double thirst. Oh my god, double thirst, double thirst. Put a cone down, put a cone down. Don't let him take the floor. Put it. Oh, never mind. Reverse there, never mind. He's a genius. Oh my god, this guy's a genius. Crunchy's a god. No way, Crunchy's just shitting on a full trio solo. The guy's out in Storm as well. Oh my god, Crunchy's doing so well. Did that hit? Oh, it hit! Oh my god, Crunchy!